people of YouTube land. It is I, Mr. Bones, and with me is
Joshua James. Happy New Year, everybody. This is our first video of 2020. And what a way to start off by reviewing WCW
Souled Out 2000, which was terrible.
Now, if you follow me on Twitter or on the Oregon Wrestling Observer Facebook page, I announced that through the whole entire 12 months, me and Mr. Bones are going to be reviewing all the 2000 WCW pay-per-views.
Welcome to the year of hell.
Literally, we're going to be reviewing Vince Russo's WCW for the next 12 months. Starting off with the first pay-per-view of 2000.
Souled Out 2000.
And
it's a thing that happened. It's a lot of things that happened, and none of it good.
Oh my gosh.
None of it
we
good.
Watched the whole entire thing, and there's been a couple of times that we were bored, annoyed,
and just gave up in general.
Now, here's the thing. There was a few good matches on here.
But then it was followed up by more shit.
And a lot of people are not going to probably like our decisions. We're, like, for instance, spoiler alert, no one's going to like our ratings for the last match. If you know WCW, you know this pay-per-view already. Let's get started.
Oh, fuck me. Okay.
The Hot Llamas match. Billy Kidman versus Dean Malenko. Poor Dean.
Okay, Dean, I'm sorry you were put into this match because of its everything about it was bad. So the first match, the floor's lava, where you can't touch the floor. You can only win.
It's not called the Hot Llamas match. It's called the Dungeons match, I think, but we're calling it the Hot Llamas match
because you can't touch the floor.
Literally,
at all.
You can't. If you touch the floor,
you're out.
So it's like Battle Royal, Royal Rumble, but
it is a gauntlet. The match is a gauntlet.
Yeah, Billy Kidman's gonna win 2 matches to be in the last third match that he's gonna be in.
Yes, but the first match, it was there, then it left.
Yeah, seriously, they were doing. I don't even remember what moves they used.
There was a headlock, punching, leg lock, almost an armbar.
And then Dean Malenko goes under the ropes, and he eliminates himself.
It's like, I was all like, hey Josh, I think it's over.
And the referee takes his sweet time.
No. The ref was all like, alright, get back in the ring. Gets back in the ring. And then the match ends. Ding, 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 ding.
This was a horrible match.
Kidman was all like, why did you even have him come back in here? If you're just going to ding, ding, ding him out.
This match
and then
wasn't even a match.
Dean Malenko was mad because of it, because you wasted his time by making him get back in the ring.
And like I said, poor Dean Malenko, he was in this match, and
it lasted a total of a minute.
Yeah, I think so. And what do we rate this match?
0
stars!
Fuck this match!
Next match is a triple threat match. Vampiro versus David Flair versus Crowbar.
We had the modern version of this, which was still terrible.
Now, this match all started because David Flair and Crowbar are crazy! And that's the whole storyline. They keep interrupting. They were tag team champions. Did anybody even know that they won the tag team titles?
Well, I don't know. They keep throwing the belts around trying to break them.
I hated so much that they kept throwing their championship belts to the floor. Like, throwing them literally. I hate that so much.
Like, they came out, throw them on the ground and keep walking. Like, that was it. And
you know the funny part is, there was only 2 important people in this match. Vampiro and Daphne. And Crowbar, he was decent. David Flair sucked.
Okay, they went for the X Factor type thing.
Oh yeah.
And
Crowbar was like getting ready to powerbomb Vampiro, and next thing you know, he was supposed to get Vampiro was supposed to reverse it to give him the X Factor, but Vampiro hit the floor first, then Crowbar fell down.
He wasn't down. He was like on his hands and knees, like looking at Vampiro's crotch.
Yeah,
and I was all like, "Wow, that was."
Now after that,
that could not be salvaged at all. Like every time someone was pinned besides David, he would slowly go over and break the pin.
Like there was a part of the match like Vampiro was pinning Crowbar. I think David Flair was supposed to go there and not have an account, but the referee was like during the whole match the referee was counting like right down the middle, like 1, 2, like that. But when Vampiro was pinning Crowbar, the referee was like 1, 2, and then David.
Like the moment it hit 2, he got in, threw him off.
I think David Flair missed his timing.
Or he was just being an asshole.
All I can say is this match was bad.
But
the only thing that was good about the match was Crowbar was decent. Vampiro is awesome. Daphne's hot and awesome.
She just annoyed me.
That's why I love her so much.
Fuck you.
No, it's just because she's good at that.
Oh, okay. I was like, are you saying you like her because she annoys me?
No, because that's pretty much her whole gimmick. She annoys people. And that's why I love her. Okay, what do we rate this match? 1.5 stars.
1.5 stars, being generous. I first went with 1, he went with 2, and then we divided it up, and
we both agreed saying
1.5.
Yeah, this match was okay. A lot better than the first one.
Yeah, that wasn't even a match.
I know, but it still has to be added. That's the part that sucks. You could already see this pay-per-view's already breaking them down already.
I gave up so many times during this one pay-per-view.
And we got 11 more to go, buddy.
Yay! Welcome to pay-per-view hell.
Alright, the next match is a tag team match. The Harrow's Boys versus Big Vito and Johnny the Bull. You should probably get from our reaction and all that kind of stuff. The only thing that was good about this match was Disco and Big Vito.
Yeah.
Big Vito was the star of the match. Yeah. Disco just pretty much just stood there what do you want me to do?
It's like, what do you want me to do? It's like, obviously be a goddamn manager. That's what they want you to do.
But technically, what was he supposed to do?
I didn't know. I was about to say being an asshole. But he already did that to his own team. So.
Yeah, he was trying to cost his team the match. But instead, he helped them win.
Yeah.
So, Johnny the Bull and Big Vito win by accidentally help from Disco Inferno. What do we rate this match? 0.5 star. And now, next is the first title match for the Cruiserweight Championship. Madusa with Sexy Spice, and I'm calling her that. That's not like her name is Spice, but I call her Sexy Spice. Versus Oklahoma.
Fuck me.
This is WCW's way of making fun of good old JR. And why is Oklahoma facing Madusa? You want to say it?
Because China.
No. What the storyline is.
Because he's a man.
I'm fighting for all the men in this building, and if you all support the women and all that kind of stuff, I don't even remember what he said, but all the women...
You are basically an utter chugging, panty waist wearing...
Something, I don't remember. But he's pretty much saying, all the women should be in the kitchen serving the men while the men are doing all the work. That's what the storyline is. That's what Oklahoma's doing. He's pretty much saying, I represent all the men in this building.
All the sexism.
Yeah, it's pretty much a sexism storyline.
All the sexism in one storyline.
And also, that's ever worked in wrestling.
Actually,
it did. One time. That was when China was facing Jeff Jarrett.
I was just about to say that.
That was the only time that worked because fans bought into it. And everybody, especially me, he didn't at first, but I figured out, like, it was pretty much the reasons why Madusa is the Cruiserweight Champion is because China won the Intercontinental title. That's pretty much what the storyline is. Actually, here's the funny part. He didn't care for it, but then he kind of grew into it because here's the thing. So far, out of all the 3 matches that this pay-per-view just started with, this was by far
the best match. It was still bad, but it was better.
It's way better than the other 3 matches. And the thing
One doesn't even count as a match.
But here's the thing. Oklahoma even said, I am not an athlete. Which is true, he's not. But the thing is, he actually did a decent job. He was actually okay. He sold pretty good.
Yeah.
Madusa...
But I like JR's selling better.
Because he actually looks like he's dying in the ring.
Yeah! This guy, he just looks like an asshole.
And now... the funny thing is, like, it's just... Oklahoma stole the Cruiserweight title away from Madusa. And,
because he's an asshole.
And Madusa, she looks great. And it's just that there's a few times she botched, of course. But that's going to happen, right? It happens all the time.
It wasn't her botch, it was actually his.
I know, that's what I'm saying. There's a few botches in the match, but that's going to happen, right? It's going to happen in wrestling. It was still a great match. Well, great, but what I mean by it was great. It was okay.
It was
okay.
Yeah.
But like I said, between the 3 matches, it was by far.
It was better than all of that.
Can you imagine if that was the whole entire pay-per-view with those 4 matches?
I would have been like, Josh, I want your money back. But we got it off the
network, so...
I still want your money back.
No. So what do we rate this match? We both agreed 2 stars. I just wish Mike was here. He's the one guy who loves WCW more than anybody. I wish he was here.
We would have shit on his show then.
No, him watching this
would shit on his show.
Yeah. But yeah, 2 stars. It was a good match. It was okay. Next match is a second title match. It was for the WCW Hardcore Championship belt. It's current champion Brian Knobbs versus Norman Smiley.
Go Smiley!
Versus Fit Finlay and versus the world's strongest badass in the whole world, Haku, or AKA Meng.
No, it's Meng.
Meng or Ming, tomato.
Meng.
This match was fun.
This match was fun, but it was technically a brawl and a whole lot of nut shots.
Yeah.
Smiley did not have fun on that night.
No.
He got hit in the nuts, head, gut, like every part of his body was hit this day.
Yeah, so poor Smiley. He's the one who got hurt the most during this match.
And then we got Meng no-selling headshots and nut shots.
Because he's a strong guy.
He is a rock.
Literally.
He will get hit and just stand there like, alright, I need to use this pain to inflict pain on people.
But the one thing that was confusing about this match is that the whole... Alright,
so we're talking about Meng taking blows.
The weird story about this match was that the whole storyline was that Brian Knobbs, who is the current hardcore champion, is having a rivalry with his tag team partner, Fit Finlay. And after the match is over, they're best buds again.
Yeah.
They even showed a clip of them fighting in the whole entire building.
Yeah.
WCW, everybody.
And then at the end of the match, they were all like,
champion!
Picture of me and Josh going, yeah, champion!
Or champion!
It's like, okay, that solved nothing.
Nope. But it was still a good match, and we gave the match 4 stars.
4 stars. Oh, yeah.
That Norman Smiley looked like he was getting ready to, Norman was getting ready to push, Brian Knobbs to the ring.
Oh, yeah. They had him like this, going to, push him into the thing. Nope.
And I think Brian Knobbs, in his mind, he's like, oh, he's going to give me a rock bottom. No.
He's going to lift me, right? Nope. Just slides to the ground.
And
Smiley's all.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that's not what I wanted to do, but okay.
Like I said, it was a fun match. We enjoyed it. We laughed. We cringed, and we felt pain and felt sorry for Norman.
A lot. And the Norman screaming like a little girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was satisfying.
It was still a great match. Next match is Billy Kidman, yes, again, versus Perry Saturn.
In a false count anywhere match.
You think this would be a good match, but here's the sad part. I got bored during this match.
He got bored, and I would periodically look over at him. I'll be all like...
I'll look at the time, and then say press pause and go to the bathroom and all that kind of stuff. This match was boring. And
it went on too long. And I hate saying that, because matches are normally either...
an hour long, or maybe 20 minutes, or maybe even 30 minutes.
Yeah, but this match, by itself, took way too long.
It was a sad... I like Perry Saturn.
It was slow. It was a slow-paced, meandering through town square, it's like, this is a match.
The only thing that was memorable about this match is that Billy Kidman almost broke his neck when Perry Saturn powerbombed him through belly to belly.
Belly to belly.
Through a table.
Suplex through a table.
But Billy Kidman's hair hit the canvas of the ring. But this match with Perry Saturn and Billy Kidman, it was just... it went on too long, and it wasn't... I got bored during the match, and I hate saying that because I like Perry Saturn.
The problem I had with it is the worst thing anything can be is disappointing. I was disappointed in that match. I was like, which is followed up by, if you're not enjoying the match, any time limit is too long.
And let's move on from this match. By the way, this match was 1 star for us. Next match, Brother versus Brother. Stevie Ray versus Booker T. Booker T's outfit was the weirdest thing about the match. I got so distracted about that.
He was dead set on that fucking outfit.
If I find a picture, it's going to be on the screen. If I can't, then...
we'll just describe it. It's basically a red singlet, but with the center cut out of it, all the way down to the fucking pants.
Yeah,
it's like the goofiest shit you would probably find.
I'll look if I can't find it.
Buff Bagwell wearing this shit. That's how weird it looked.
Okay, this match had a good story in the background. It was because Stevie Ray's pretty much saying, Booker T forgot where he came from and all that kind of stuff. We were from the streets, brother, and you forgot. Since you made it big, you forgot who you are. Kind of thing. Kind of like that.
Normally any other place, that would be the hero, Stevie Ray, versus the guy that wants to forget everything, Booker T. But it's not like that. The roles are switched. So we were going for Stevie Ray.
But the thing is, Booker T said, I didn't forget. You forgot. So now, you're thinking, I was okay, who's the villain?
Who's the asshole here? They're both assholes.
Well, until you find out in the end.
It was actually...
Stevie Ray.
Dio. Oh.
And the thing is, this match was actually a really good match.
It was good. Was it
But
great?
there's been a couple times I found myself bored, but at the same time, it was still a great match. I still enjoyed watching. It was a decent match. But it didn't have a conclusion finish, because Booker T won by disqualification. Why? Ahmed Johnson debuts in WCW, helps Stevie Ray, and now his new name is...
Big T!
Can't wait to watch that storyline in the future pay-per-view. You'll see what we're talking about down the road. But anyways, Big T, a.k.a. Ahmed Johnson, makes his WCW debut. Pretty much helps Stevie Ray beat the crap out of Booker T.
And then not Stevie Ray. Big T calls Midnight a fish.
Yeah, Midnight was a woman who was managing Booker T. And
which is also wearing like some weird latex shit.
But anyways, they now know where Stevie Ray pretty much says that him and Ahmed Johnson are the new Harlem Heat. Harlem Heat 2000.
Also known as Let's Fight Over the Tea. Later.
That's a few. You just spoiled what the next. You're just like, you don't care.
I don't give a fuck at this point.
He just pretty much spoiled what the rivalry is going to be between Booker T
and
Ahmed Johnson.
It's pointless.
They're feuding over for the T.
It's like me and Josh fighting over the J in her first name.
Why?
Because we can.
And it would not make sense. But anyways, that match was decent, and me and Mr. Bones both gave it 3 stars. Tank Abbott versus Jerry Flynn.
Jerry Flynn. Jerry Flynn! Because why not? And
if you know who Jerry Flynn is, watch OSW Review. They talk about him a lot.
The most incompetent martial artist ever.
This match started over because they just couldn't stop fighting each other. And they showed highlights, and knowing that they both got arrested, they were in the same jail cell.
And they kept it going.
Okay, let's be for real. If this was for real, they would not do that.
They'll be all like, alright, you go in this cell, you go in this cell, and if you start yelling at each other, we'll tase you.
Or maybe at a different, you go over there, you're going at this town.
Yeah, it's like, no, same jail cell. Because
so they keep fighting and kill each other. And
because incompetency.
Do you even remember a single move or anything about this match?
This was another version of the first match.
Yeah, one punch was it?
It was basically kicks and punches.
It was a martial arts last man
headlock, arm lock.
It was supposed to be like their version of an MMA fight. Nothing MMA about it.
The match ended by one stiff shot to the back of the head, which knocked him Jerry Flynn the fuck out.
And we're not going to talk about this much longer. We both gave it half of a star.
Because it was just... Like, I was tempted to give it 0, but we already had one, so...
And also, at least this match lasted longer than the first one.
Yeah, but it ended just the same, but...
At least it had a conclusion.
Yeah. Alright,
next match is a last man standings match. DDP versus Buff Bagwell, because DDP, this storyline started over a rumor between Buff Bagwell and Kimberly Page. Let's be honest, Buff Bagwell would never have a chance with Kimberly Page.
Yeah.
Yeah, he may have all the muscles and all that kind of stuff, but...
Buff, I have little stuff and I can't feel my legs.
Now, this
I want to be able to feel my legs.
This confused both of us, literally, because they said no rules and no ref.
Like, no ref.
There's a ref.
There's a ref. And I kept going, like, hey, Josh, there is no ref.
But there's a ref right there.
It's just a figment of your imagination. Don't worry about it.
Because I think that's what they want us to think, is like, that referee's not there, it's just a figment of our imagination.
Like, but we can't see him. It's not like he's not there.
Okay, when you say no ref, you literally have to go with no ref. No ref should be down there. It's just got to be those two settling it. Like, Pat Patterson and Sergeant Slaughter did have a street fight match, right?
Yeah.
And there was no rules and no ref. And I'm going to say, there was no ref in the match. Not even out of the ring. The ref was literally not there.
I'm guessing it was the first one that gets in the ring wins.
No. They were fighting in the ring. It was we'll do a reaction video about it down the road because he's never seen it. I've seen it. It's actually a legit good match between Pat Patterson and Sergeant Slaughter. It was a really good match. One of my favorites, actually. But yeah, there was no ref in that match. Literally, the ref was in the back watching.
Yeah.
And the wrestlers were in the ring, legitimately fighting. And it was a great match. We'll watch it down the road. But anyways.
Not
this one.
Remember, no ref.
And there was a ref in this one.
Remember, no ref.
But there was a referee in this match.
Remember, no ref.
That's what pretty much how we felt during the match. It's like, remember, there's no ref, but there's a ref.
But the thing is, the ref's there. The only thing different about this match is that the ref cannot be in the ring. In the ring. In the ring.
And there was a few times we saw fans, I should say a fan, who was dressed up as a ref, so...
Yeah, so, no ref!
But this match, it was decent. It was okay.
It was average, at best.
Mm-hmm. So, Buff Bagwell wins the last man standing match.
And then...
Here comes beautiful Kimberly Page. Looks like she's about to hug Buff Bagwell or celebrate with him. Next thing you know, Diamond Dallas Page, wham! Knocks him out. And then...
don't forget the way the ref was counting. Even though there was no ref.
During the whole match, when they were both knocked out, the referee would look at the fans like, join along with me! 1, 2, 3! He was mostly doing that, trying to get the crowd into it.
And it was terrible. I was all like, hey Josh, the non-existent ref is doing this for his own amusement. That's basically what I felt like every time the ref would, he goes 1, 2, 3.
So what do we rate this match? We rated 3 stars.
Because it was painfully average.
Alright, I bet you're sick of seeing this guy again. Billy Kidman! In a steel cage match with a mystery opponent, a.k.a. the cage is legitimately a hell in a cell.
But smaller.
So, Billy Kidman made it to his 2 matches, and now he's facing the third and final guy. Who's it going to be? Shane Douglas? No.
Nobody comes out.
Is it going to be Chris Benoit? No.
No, he's in the main event.
Yeah. So, Shane Douglas does come out and announce this guy who's joining them for one night, and his name is... The Wall.
My wall, your wall, everyone's wall.
Okay, out of all the Billy Kidman matches so far, this was okay.
It was okay.
I mean,
it was a thing that happened.
The Wall tried Billy Kidman. I know a lot of people like Billy Kidman, but I was never a Billy Kidman guy. I never liked him.
I don't know. I legitimately, I was 95.
He was born in 95.
So basically, I didn't know WCW.
You just knew WWF.
Yeah, so it was more like...
And this is is this your first time seeing Billy Kidman?
In WCW or of all time?
Of all time.
No, because I've seen some of his matches when they changed the thing to WWE.
Okay. But anyways...
But anyway, yes, I do know him. I know some of his work when he was doing WWE stuff, but besides that, no.
Even in WWE, I was never a fan of him, so...
I knew every time that you go for a fucking powerbomb, it gets reversed into an X Factor every time.
Yeah, and but the thing is, The Wall wins this match, which I was kind of shocked because I thought Billy Kidman was going to win actually, but they caught me by surprise. But the sad part is that this match was still not as good.
It was still... No. So far, out of all the Billy Kidman matches of this pay-per-view, because there's 3, which one ranks the best?
This one.
Exactly. It's all like...
And here's the bad part. We rated this match a half of a star.
It's good, but it's not...
It's funny. I'm just looking at the Billy Kidman versus Dean Malenko, 0 stars. Billy Kidman versus Perry Saturn, 1 star. And this one, a half of a star.
And this one was the most bearable to sit through.
Yeah, this is the one we did not get bored. We actually just,
We just stared at the screen like, alright, this stuff's happening.
But this match...
It was
half. It was what it was.
It was a half.
Alright, next match is Kevin Nash versus Terry Funk in a hardcore match. And if Kevin Nash wins, he becomes the new commissioner of WCW. And if Terry Funk wins, he stays commissioner. And the NWO have to disband again. Now, this match was actually also fun to watch. Because Terry Funk.
Like the way he sold it, it was just funny.
Yeah, like during the match, they start fighting in the crowd, and next thing you know, they were just doing this. Okay, I'm gonna hit you, and we're gonna do that. Okay, hit. No. I hit you first. They were just staring at you. Then you hit me. That's what they did in the beginning.
Like, bah. Like, are you gonna hit me? Bah.
But then, Kevin Nash jackknife power bombs
him through the fucking
announce table,
which is made out of plywood.
And then Kevin Nash says, "Okay, if you get in the ring, I'll let you keep the commissioner role." Terry Funk drunkenly falls backwards a couple
after
times.
fighting the air.
Seriously.
Like he went jab, 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 falls over.
And then he makes it in the ring, and what does Kevin Nash say?
I'm a lying son of a bitch.
And then the match continues, which is barely a match because Terry Funk barely did anything, but still.
Except throw a chair.
Hit him with a chair. A few punches.
More chair. A DDT.
Terry Funk, I think he landed on his head when he fell backwards.
Yeah.
I don't know. The camera wasn't on it, so we didn't see it.
Yeah, and that
was a scary part about that match. That was the most terrifying part of the match. Is that Terry Funk, not because he was bleeding and all that kind of stuff, he bleeds a lot, but it was because he, I think landed on his head, and that was the scariest part about the match.
Yeah, because what happened was he was leaning up against the rope, and then he slid through the middle and top rope, and he was like this. And then he slid all the way down onto his head.
That was the scariest part of it.
And I was all like, I had to look away because I have spine problems. And I'm all like,
And then out of nowhere, they set up chairs in the ring, and out of nowhere, low blow to Terry Funk, and then Kevin Nash gives him a jackknife powerbomb on the chairs. 1, 2, 3. Kevin Nash is the new commissioner of WCW, which, by the way, it wasn't a gimmick. He actually did become the legit booker of WCW.
Yeah.
You can probably guess how that turned out.
Shitty shit.
It was like what Chris Jericho said in the rise and fall of WCW. He's like, yeah, maybe I should be. He's talking about Kevin Nash. Yeah, maybe I should be the booker. Hey, Eric, I want to be the booker of WCW. Okay, you have the job. Now what do I do? I agree. I completely agree with Jericho what he said. But anyways, we gave this match 3.5 stars. Now the one that Mr. Bones did not like, the main event for the WCW World Heavyweight Championship. Chris Benoit versus Sid Vicious. And here's a fun thing. I didn't really care about this match either. I wasn't hyped. I wasn't excited. And that's what you're supposed to feel for the main event.
I was like, it's the main event! Woo! No, it was the main event!
Originally, Bret Hart was supposed to be in this match, but unfortunately he suffered a concussion during the match between him and Goldberg. And that's pretty much that's what ended Bret Hart's career, is that kick in the head, that concussion that he had. And
that was a stiff kick too. Don't try to play that one off.
No.
That was just BAM!
And he
out cold.
But the part that sucks that Bret wrestled a couple times with that concussion, and that made it even worse. So
ultimately he kind of fucked himself.
So the belt is vacated, and Bret Hart had to go check himself, and he was forcefully to retire.
He was forced to retire.
And then Jeff Jarrett was supposed to be in this match.
And then he got
injured from Benoit. So Benoit
by a flying headbutt.
And now Benoit's in this match. Benoit was not ready. I mean, the fans may think he was, but
like Sid was
almost there. Actually, no. Yeah, Sid.
He was there. He was. Just,
and he won a number one contenders match. I think that's what they said. He won a number one contenders match, so he had the right to be in this match.
Yeah.
Benoit, he was just.
So ultimately, it was the opponent that was chosen.
Benoit was third place.
Yeah, third place. Second was
Jared, and he got injured. So
by Chris, and fucking Bret Hart got concussed, and retired because of said concussion
by Goldberg.
So.
But here's the thing, it was accidental. That's the one thing. It was accidental.
Yeah.
So it wasn't Goldberg's fault when that happened.
It wasn't planned. He just ran full force into a heel of death.
Legitimately. But anyways, this match, like we said with the Billy Kidman and Perry Saturn match, it went on too long.
And
the thing is, the main event is supposed to go long. But this one was just
like we just sit here, looked.
Here's the thing: the wrestlers were coming out to watch the match. Yeah, this is a big deal. But for us, like we said, if we were there,
we would be talking about where to eat for fucking dinner.
Because we would not be paying attention to this match, and that sucks too. Because Benoit's a great athlete, Sid Vicious is a great wrestler.
It's just.
It's such a shame. This match should be, good or decent, but it wasn't.
It was hard to... it was hard.
It had nothing to do with because of what Benoit did in the future.
No. It had nothing to do with that. That was... we're not talking about future Benoit, who did the thing that happened. No, this was... past Benoit, who was in WCW,
and I think I know why he was this match wasn't that good and wasn't Benoit's greatest, because it was at this point that in Chris Benoit's documentaries that he was tired of being in WCW. It's like what Benoit said on this documentary. Sorry about that. We had someone in our door. My neighbor came by the door to drop off something for me. What we were talking about is that I think I know why Benoit was like this is because he said in his documentary that he was fed up with WCW. He did not like how it was running. He didn't care anymore. So maybe that's why it wasn't Benoit's greatest match, because he just didn't care.
Yeah. But the thing was, even if it was 110%, it was probably still going to be okay to sit through, because, for us, it went on too long. It was boring and almost painful to watch.
But like I said, there was a few cool things about the match, but
the rest of it was either painfully obvious, painfully average, or just okay at best.
Yeah, so I said, no one's gonna like our review about this, but oh yeah, by the way, this was Chris Benoit's first World Heavyweight title that he ever won.
And he did it on and he did it on 0%.
Benoit's first ever World Heavyweight title match.
Before jumping ship.
Yeah, his first ever title win, I should say. And it was a bad match. This was 2 stars. We gave it 2 stars. What's our final grade for this pay-per-view?
It was a... it was D minus.
I was going to say I give it a D minus 2. Like I said, there was a few good matches in this pay-per-view. But
that doesn't save a dying ship.
You know the funny thing is about this pay-per-view? We're looking at it right now. We still got the network on. And who's on the cover of the poster?
Hey, look! It's...
Sting!
I was going to make a joke of saying it's Vampiro. Look, it's Vampiro! No, it's Sting.
Yeah, it is. Sting's on the poster, and he's not even anywhere near.
I don't know what happened here, but
yeah, Sting wasn't there. Ric Flair wasn't there. Goldberg wasn't there. Hulk Hogan wasn't even there. The only two main eventers that were there were Nash and Diamond Dallas Page. Booker T becomes a future main eventer down the road.
Yeah, but the problem with that is we got someone
Steiner wasn't even there.
And the funny thing is, I was also making the joke that was Randy Savage wasn't there.
Yeah, Randy Savage wasn't there either, but he was gone from the company.
He just went deuces, bye.
Yeah, Randy Savage was gone from this pay-per-view. That's why I didn't say his name, because he was gone. He was long gone, pretty much.
Like, he deuced out. He was like, huh? Oh, that? No.
I got a question for you, and I know a lot of people know this, especially me. How long was Chris Benoit's WCW World Title reign?
I would say about a month. A day?
Yes. It was a day.
But
here's the thing. He didn't lose it.
He was stripped.
That too, but the reasons why he never lost it is because he left WCW the next day. He never got to defend this title. He left. He was fed up. He left. And also, Perry Saturn left. Dean Malenko left. Eddie Guerrero left.
Every important person, quote unquote,
in the mid-card division,
and the mid-card division, left. They're gone. Bye.
And we all know where they end up. They end up in WWF pretty much. So, not the next day, I think a week or two, they ended up in WWF. They were called the Radicals, you remember that?
Yeah.
So, this was Benoit's final WCW pay-per-view. And I think this was Perry Saturn's and all that kind of stuff. I have to look it up, I'm not sure. But, yeah, Benoit never got to defend the title. And
then soon, later after that, Billy Kidman shows up.
No, Billy Kidman doesn't show up until the Invasion.
Yeah.
Which was a year later.
He still shows up.
But let me ask you this question. I want to also ask
you.
Who do you think won the vacated WCW title? Because remember, Kevin Nash said that you got to defend the title pretty much the next day. Who do you think won the WCW title the next day?
I would probably say someone from the NWO.
Nope.
Probably Sid Vicious.
Yep. Because here's the thing. I think I remember this. I think I could be wrong, but I don't remember. Kevin Nash pretty much awards himself the WCW World title. And then he loses it the same night. And then Sid gets stripped from the title, rewards it back to Kevin Nash, and loses again the same night. WCW, everybody! Or, like I said, watch Brian Zane and OSW Review. They both explain the world title, 2000 WCW. They explain how many times the WCW world title has been defended. And it's not good.
A whole zero.
No. There was, but the thing is, it's not good. Let's say you won the world title, right? You lose it a week later. Mike wins it. He loses it a week or 2 weeks later.
I'll be like, okay,
I win the title. I have to be stripped from it and hand it back to Mike. It's like that. That's
bye.
We'll do a reaction of that, the world title thing later, if we could get permission.
Freaking bullshit. That's what that is.
But, yeah.
I'm going to lose 20 times in a single year. Actually, it'll be more than 20 times.
You'll be surprised who is the longest WCW champion in the 2000s. It's actually kind of funny who is the longest.
Guy Smiley.
He only held the WCW Hardcore title.
Exactly. He's the best. Hardcore champion.
Do you want me to tell you, or do you want to wait?
Tell me.
Scott Steiner is the longest guy to hold the WCW title. He won it, I believe, in October, and lost it the night where WCW got bought out of the WWF.
That's bad.
Anyways, that's our Souled Out pay-per-view review.
That's bad. That's a bad note to end on.
No, he lost it because Booker T was U.S. champion, And then they had a
Booker T won.
Yeah, he won it.
And then The Rock won.
We'll probably get down that road some other time.
And then everyone died.
But anyways, that's our sold out pay-per-view.
Feel better.
The beginning of the 2000 pay-per-views.
I don't feel better after watching this bullshit.
On the 12th day of Christmas,
Go
Vince Russo gave to me a 2,000 WCW pay-per-views. That never rhymed, but I don't care. It's WCW.
It's some bullshit in your stockings.
Much better. All right, the next pay-per-view is WCW Super Brawl. That's next.
Sounds terrible.
Exactly. I know, right? But
like Super Brawl sounds terrible.
That's the next pay-per-view for us to watch. We'll see you guys next.
Can't wait to watch more bullshit.
We'll see you on our next review for WCW 2000. We got 11 more to go, Johnny boy.
Fuck my life.
And here's the thing. You missed some Halloween reviews, right?
I'm not missing any of these.
You can't miss out.
I am sitting through and bearing this.
Mad Mike will be joining us on a few of them. That's one thing we can't promise. He said he would join us with.
And then I'll be all like, "Hey, Mike, right in the childhood, yo."
But the one pay-per-view I am looking forward to the most to review
bullshit
is WCW Bash and the Beach 2000. That's the one I'm looking forward to the most.
Is that the one where Vince Russo? No, I don't want to ruin it for.
I would love to have Vince Russo to be on this show so we can talk to him about the WCW Bash and the Beach. I would love to have Vince Russo as a guest on the show
because there was a.
Because there are questions I do want to ask and I want to know.
Yeah, he's cutting me off because I was going to spoil that one, but it's the one where Hulk Hogan wins and then gets stripped on his way out,
and then say something like that,
and then gets sues the company.
We'll get there because you're kind of spoiling a few things, but yeah. That's the night where...
Yeah, that's why I said I was going to say it, and then you're all like, alright, you can say it, and I continued my train.
But anyways, yeah, that's our... Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Oregon Wrestling Observer.
Welcome to Pay-Per-View Hell.
Where can they find you on YouTube? What's your YouTube channel?
Mr. Boom.
And follow him on Twitter at JohnBones247, where he's being suspended. He might get a third one, probably.
Oh well.
It's funny that
I do. I do just to piss people off.
And Twitter don't like that.
They don't like me pissing people off.
And also,
including important people.
And go like the Mr. Bones Facebook page. Like Oregon Wrestling Observer's Facebook page. Follow me on Twitter at OWFan19. We love you guys. See you in February for our next review. Super Brawl 2000.
Okay, we should play like the music of Halloween.
Nah.
No, we need to have a
Highway to Hell is not fitting for WCW.
We need a fitting theme song for the end of this.
I could probably think of a few. We just gotta wait. Alright, Maniacs, thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time.
Bye.